Stay away from anyone who asks you for these 5 things. There comes a time in life when you start realizing that not everyone who smiles at you truly cares for you. Not everyone who praises you wishes the best for you. And not everyone who stays close to you is meant to stay forever. Sometimes, people enter your life with hidden intentions to take something from you. Not just money or material things, but your peace, your time, your energy, your confidence, and sometimes even your purpose. So listen carefully today, because what I'm about to tell you can save your heart, your dreams, and your future. Here are 5 types of things people ask for, and if anyone asks you for these, it's your signal to quietly step back and protect your peace. 1. They ask for your time but never respect it. There are people who will always call you when they're bored, when they need company, or when they want to gossip. They'll say, "Come on, just talk for a few minutes." But those minutes turn into hours, and by the end of it, your energy is gone. They don't care if you're working on your goals, if you're tired, or if you just need rest. They only care that you are available for them. True friends value your time. Fake ones consume it. When someone always demands your time without giving any value, it's not friendship, it's emotional theft. Remember this, your time is your life. Whoever wastes your time wastes your life. Stay away from anyone who doesn't respect your time or your boundaries. 2. They ask you to change who you are. You'll meet people who'll say, "You've changed. You're too serious. Why don't you act like before?" But listen, growth is not arrogance. Silence is not weakness. And maturity is not pride. Sometimes, when you start improving your life, people who were comfortable with your old version start feeling insecure. They'll ask you to stop dreaming too big, to stop working so hard, to stop believing in yourself. They'll make you feel guilty for wanting more out of life. But remember, those who truly love you will never ask you to shrink yourself just to make them feel comfortable. They'll push you to rise higher. So, stay away from anyone who asks you to dim your light just because they can't handle your shine. 3. They ask for your secrets but never share theirs. Be careful of those who always want to know everything about your life, your dreams, your struggles, your plans, but never tell you anything about theirs. They act like your friend, but they're only collecting information. And the day they leave, they take your peace with them. Not everyone who listens to you deserves your truth. Some people listen just to gossip later. The world doesn't need to know your next move, only your results. So, when someone constantly asks about your personal life, your relationships, or your pain, pause and ask yourself, do they ask because they care, or because they're curious? Protect your story. Your silence is your strongest armor. 4. They ask for your help but disappear when you need theirs. This one hurts the most, because you help them from your heart. You stay up late for them. You sacrifice your comfort to see them smile. But when life flips, when you fall down, when you need a hand, they vanish. They're suddenly too busy, too tired, too lost. And in that silence, you learn one of life's biggest lessons. Not everyone you help will be grateful, but don't let that make your heart hard. Just learn to give wisely. Help when it's right, not when you're being used. The ones who truly value you will never need to ask too much, because they'll already be giving as much as they take. So stay away from those who only remember you when they need something. 5. They ask you to tolerate disrespect. This is the most dangerous one. When someone makes you feel small, when they constantly insult you in the name of jokes, when they make you feel guilty for their own mistakes, when they break your boundaries, yet expect forgiveness every time. That's not love. That's emotional manipulation. You don't owe anyone your silence when they're crossing the line. You don't have to stay loyal to pain. You don't have to keep explaining yourself to people who don't want to understand you. Love doesn't demand that you suffer. Respect yourself enough to walk away when someone disrespects you repeatedly, because staying in a toxic place is more painful than being alone. Final words. Life is too short to be surrounded by people who drain your energy, doubt your dreams, and destroy your peace. Protect your circle. Protect your energy. And above all, protect your soul. Surround yourself with those who celebrate your growth, who respect your silence, who love you for who you are, and who never ask you to give up your self-worth in exchange for their approval. You deserve people who make you feel lighter, not heavier. You deserve conversations that heal you, not hurt you. And you deserve a life that feels peaceful, not performative. So from today, stay away from anyone who asks you for these 5 things. Your time without value, your change without reason, your secrets without trust, your help without return, and your respect without giving any back. Because peace of mind is not a luxury, it's survival. And you deserve to live peacefully, powerfully, and proudly, just as you are. Hit that subscribe button and join us on a journey through the timeless wisdom of the older generation. Don't miss a single life-changing lesson.